Hey, it's me, Mr. J, and welcome to today's drawing challenge. Do you have a couple minutes? Because today's challenge is a dancing musical instrument. So grab something to draw on and something to draw with, and let's do this. There are so many unique and wonderful musical instruments. They're all different shapes and sizes. They make unique sounds. We could draw a trumpet, a piano, a tambourine, a flute, a guitar. I'm gonna draw a guitar, a dancing guitar. Let's start with simple shapes and lines and see where that gets us. So I'm gonna start with a rectangle first for the top, and then down, 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 and my favorite, bump, 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 and the other side, bump, bump, and then a circle in the guitar, and oh, up here, bump, 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 and a little rectangle, and the strings, we need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that's a lot of strings. So that's a guitar, but let's make it dancing. So we've got an arm up and some little bumps for hands. 1, 2, 3, 4 around. And then the other hand. And legs moving around. So there we've got one leg and the other leg. But to show that it's dancing, I really think we need some action lines. There we go. Yeah, a dancing guitar. So let's check in. When we see someone acting in a way we don't understand, how do we react? Do we stare at them, not able to look away? Do we get nervous or look away, not wanting to make eye contact? Maybe we try to ignore the other person. Do we have lots of questions? Everyone is unique and maybe needs to be supported in different ways than we do. Most everyone wants to feel included. How can we show that we want to include others with our bodies? We can invite others in with arms open wide. How do our faces react when they are near? Do we light up with a smile, wanting them to feel safe and cared for? Isn't it great that we're all so unique and that we can notice this and celebrate it? Some people may need different supports in their daily lives. Have you ever seen a friend at school or in your neighborhood that needs more time to complete a task, or needs an adult to remind them to make safe choices? Or maybe they have a different way of communicating than you. Sometimes the best thing to do is ask kind questions when we don't understand what somebody else may need. When we learn more about them, it can help us be able to include them in our fun. My grandmother was a cook, an amazing knitter, a musician. She played the guitar and the accordion, and she was also blind. This means she couldn't see. As I was growing up, I would ask her all kinds of questions about her life. I was curious about the strategies and tools she would use to be successful, like putting things back where they belonged so she could find them later, asking for help when she needed it, using a cane to walk in public spaces, and reading Braille. Braille is a writing system that uses raised dots that can be felt by those who can't see, allowing them to read books, letters, and recipes. Have you noticed on these notepads I've been using, there is Braille printed at the bottom? Each page says what color it is in Braille. And when I'm using them here, I hope it does a few things. 1, it reminds me of my grandmother, who I loved very much. In so many ways, I am who I am because of her. She taught me how to include others and to ask questions in a way that was curious and kind. 2, I hope it builds your awareness of other people and to consider that some of the supports they may need are quite different from you. And that's great. And 3, I hope that it shows that I want to include everyone to be part of our conversations, whether they can see my dancing instrument or not. I learned from an early age that I want to be the kid that includes others, always. How about you? Use your drawing to talk with a parent or a trusted adult about including others at school, home, or maybe even at the park. Sometimes it can be hard to start a conversation about people we don't understand yet, but using our drawings is a great place to start the conversation, or by asking kind questions. I can only imagine the dancing musical instrument you have drawn. Well, here's mine. And I know that my grandmother would be really excited to sit and listen to me describe my guitar's wiggly arms and jumpy legs. Well, thanks for joining me today as we drew a dancing musical instrument. I look forward to seeing you next time for another drawing challenge.